How how's it going, guys? It's the Peruvian trucker back with another video. I am still sick. There's still some congestion, but I had to go back to work. I was actually missing the road. I'm always missing the road, but I also enjoy my home time. But it was time to come back. I said to myself that whatever load they gave me, that was the load that I was going to take. And just like that, the first load that was sent to me, I accepted it. It picked up in Fort Pierce at a Tropicana facility going to Cincinnati, Ohio. Picked it up at around noon today. It's about 8 o'clock at night. And we are about 20 miles north of the South Carolina border on I-95. There's some truck parking. This load doesn't deliver until the day after tomorrow at 11 in the morning. It's a drop and hook. And yeah, I'm ready to get back on the grind. I know there's some snow up north, but just ready to be careful, ready to shut down if I need to, and ready to push it as hard as I can when it's safe. Or at least within my comfort level. As you can see, the truck's a little messy. I got the load when I was still at home this morning. I set my availability for 8 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 7. So I just, got to the truck, threw the things that I needed to throw in the fridge, and the things that needed to go in the freezer. I didn't think that everything was going to fit in the freezer, but it did, which is great, because I have supply for weeks. As I was saying, you can see the mess. I bought some Cap'n Crunch. This is the first time I buy Cap'n Crunch in like 7 years. But I had to treat myself. Jeff, if you're watching, you're the reason for this. So, if you guys have been watching my videos in the past, you probably know that I enjoy or like wearing pajamas in the truck. I try to be as comfortable as I can, even though it's not as practical. If someone backs into you, you have to chase them down. This gives them a 30-second head start, at least. But I enjoy wearing pajamas. The thing is that we are already experiencing winter weather, so I have to dress accordingly. Huh? What you think? I'm sure there's some uptight trucker cringing at this right now. Of course, I have a bunch of socks to go with it. I really hope that they work well during the winter. Okay, so we made it to 90 about 6 hours early. It's 6 in the morning. Appointment time was at 11, but it's a drop and hook. We already checked in. We got an empty. We just have to open the doors, back this into a door, and pick up our empty. We're good to go. guys, so we're back in the truck. I just got a shower. I'm at a pilot a little bit north of Cincinnati on I-75. I left my 90 about an hour to an hour and a half ago. I still have 6 hours on my drive clock, about 9 hours on my 14. So I'm hoping that I'll get another load soon because it's only 9 in the morning. But you really don't know. You really can't know these days when you're gonna get your next load unless you're on top of them. And you know, I just got out of home time. I got videos to edit. I got food to eat. If I get a load, great. If I don't, I'm just gonna kick back and chill. Well, not really chill. I gotta work, but yeah. Okay, so I'm already with my pajamas on. I'm ready to kick back and relax. Before starting to edit my videos, but I just got my next load. It's a short load, 300 miles. It's a drop and hook on both ends. It doesn't pick up until between noon today and midnight, and it doesn't deliver until 8 in the morning tomorrow, but it is ready and I can pick it up right now and try to deliver right now, right away. So I'm gonna try to do that, get done today, get ahead, and you know, rest tonight. So let's go. Okay, so it's like 70 degrees, so it's kind of nice. I got my bills. Trailer was ready. Just gotta go get it. Well guys, I made it. As you can see, we got 7 minutes to spare. Yes. Okay, so we gotta go drop the trailer. Yeah, that happens. Weather's not so bad. It's in the 50s. Let's look at the gap on the other side. How about that? Not bad. So I'm out here having the time of my life, waiting for PC to get enabled. Nothing yet. It's been 40 minutes at this point. There we go. Okay guys, so I made it to this rest area about 5 miles away from where I delivered. Plenty of spots, so I wish I had a trailer, because then I can just take off wherever. But we'll see. If they send me to Mastronardi, as I am thinking they will, to where I could just bobtail there, then I mean, no harm, no foul. But if they send me to another place to pick up an empty, to then go to a different pickup, it's not gonna be ideal. It's not gonna be ideal. But I am happy. This load that I delivered today, I basically delivered 2 loads in one day. And the one thing that I didn't notice was that the load that I picked up earlier today at around noon wasn't supposed to be picked up until tomorrow between noon and 11 o'clock at night, and it wasn't supposed to be delivered until the day after tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I am effectively at least a day ahead, at least, which is great because I'm trying to get out of the hole by the end of this week. Now, I am roughly $2,300 in the hole right now, but you know, by the end of this settlement, there's gonna be another truck payment, so a third truck payment, meaning that I'm roughly going to be $3,400 in the hole. And I think that I can get out of the hole this week, but it really depends on what I get tomorrow to carry me over through the weekend. Right now I'm going to go back there. I'm going to have a meal. I'm just going to go back in the cab, switch into my pajamas, and I should edit some videos, but I really just want to lay down and watch a movie or something. It's about to be 6 o'clock at night. I've been up since 1 in the morning, so I think some rest is well deserved, but I also gotta catch up on my YouTube responsibilities, so we'll see.
Stars, quite loud, kind of smelly.
James, what took you so long? Seriously, we got the GTRs, you ready to go to the canyon?
Yeah,
It took forever to get.
I got unlucky. It's Uber. It's a bit of a lottery, isn't it?
Okay.
Buying it new, and does the old one feel old now? Let's find out. And if you're new to Throttle House, we do car reviews, track tests, and quite a lot of messing about.
Well guys, so it's another day. Good morning. Here at a Walmart, not far from where I parked last night. I woke up this morning and they sent me a load, a Mastronardi load. It's a short load that has me sitting for a while, basically pretty much all day today and most of tomorrow to deliver Monday. So I tried to get another load, but I couldn't because it's Saturday, they didn't have anything. So I just took that load. They asked me to go back to the place where I delivered last night to see if there was an empty trailer, but there wasn't, so I'm bobtailing to Mastronardi. Just gonna get some supplies here at the Walmart and we'll get going. At Mastronardi. I am way early. They tell me that more than likely the load won't be ready until tomorrow at around noon, if that, and it's 10 in the morning. But you know, I'm just going to stay here. They have a bathroom available. I have all the food that I need. Just gonna sit here and take a 34, it seems, with 40 hours on my clock. And you know, as soon as I complete that 34, I'm just gonna run to the 90. Plenty of time. I'm just gonna say it. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get out of the hole this week. I'm probably gonna be still $1,000 into the hole by the end of it. But we're just gonna get out of the hole more than likely the week after this one, the following week, and we'll continue to make money after that. Yeah. Okay guys, so it's Monday and it's around noon, literally noon on the dot, and I just got finished getting unloaded on my second stop, so I'm done with this load. I'm about to do my depart and head to the nearest pilot, which is like 12 miles away. But I wanted to ask you guys, I want to get your opinion. So my first stop was at 7:30 in the morning. I made that on time, no problem. I arrived at like 7:20. And of course, as soon as I finished getting unloaded, I just headed to my second stop, this place. I arrived at around 8:47 for an 11 in the morning appointment. And they took pretty much 3 hours to get me unloaded, 3 hours and 13 minutes. So I've always had this dilemma on whether I should try to get to my stops as early as I can to try to get out of them and move to the next load. And I want to say more often than not, so more than half the time, they take way past the appointment time, even if they take me in early. So I often wonder if it's best to just try to show up right at the appointment time or as close to that appointment time, so I can push for detention in the back end if they're going to take just as long. Yes, sometimes they take longer to unload you because you show up early and they still work you in their appointment time or in their system with other trucks in mind. They don't want to pay attention to other people by getting you in. But I don't know, this is something that I wonder all the time. I feel like, especially nowadays, because I mean, or at least at this time of the year where there's no loads back to back, you're still going to sit a little bit, at least in my experience. It's best to try to milk the detention for all that it's worth. But let me know in the comments. Well guys, so it's another day. It's about 1 in the afternoon. I delivered the load before the one I'm currently on yesterday at around 11 in the afternoon. 11 in the morning. Got to a pilot in Greenfield, Indiana at around 12:15-ish. Plenty of spots. I didn't realize they rebuilt that pilot. Kiss Meats, the taco place, was across the street before. I Googled it and it's moved further down the road, and I could have gone, but I have so much food in the freezer, it's not smart to spend money on food, so I didn't, because I'm responsible. But after I took a shower at the pilot, I got my next load, which I picked up earlier today. It took me from around Indianapolis, south of Indianapolis, to Shelbyville, Tennessee. I'm parked at the pilot in Murfreesboro, about 50 miles away from my delivery, which is a Walmart distribution center in Shelbyville, Tennessee. And my appointment is not for another 4 hours. But I mean, all that is all right. I wasn't thrilled about that load, but just keep it moving, trying to get out of the hole. Except that I messaged my fleet manager or my dispatch about 20 minutes ago to ask them if they had set me up, if they had anything set up for me for after I delivered this load. And they were pretty blunt, I'll give them that. I'm not happy about the answer, but it's a straight answer. Things are not looking good. How quickly can I get to Kansas City? And I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my emotions because I have money in the bank. I'm all right. I can manage being in the hole for months, really. But I have other plans coming up. plans that require for me to continue to make money consistently. Yes, I can take the grunt of a couple of weeks without making any money, but I still get anxious about the things that are coming up, and I'm struggling to talk myself down a little bit because I can't afford it. But again, I want to make money. So, I already vented to a friend, Tim. Thank you very much for listening to me vent. But like 15 minutes ago, I wasn't smiling about it. I'm talking myself down. But as I get the news, my initial reaction, as I believe most people's initial reaction would be, is anger, disappointment, dare I say fear a little bit. I don't know. But, I need to get it out of my system, vent a little bit, and now I'm back to my normal, chipper self, I guess. And we're just gonna lay back here, probably watch a movie. I really don't feel like editing or doing anything YouTube related. I really need to get my mind off of anything trucking related, so I'm probably gonna watch a movie. I've been wanting to watch The Abyss by James Cameron for a long time. I've never watched it, so I'm just gonna do that and kick the troubles down the road. I'm gonna deliver at the Walmart distribution center, and we'll head to Kansas City. I'll probably be there tomorrow night, and we will see what's what. Yeah. I'm getting stress pimples. Unbelievable. Well, guys, so I made it to the Walmart distribution center, and my theory is about to be proven right. I made it like 10 minutes before my appointment time, and this place is a shit show. Like, there's no spots. Look at this. Trucks cram on top of each other. And they can't find me a door, so I'm gonna have to sit. I'm in no rush. I have to head to Kansas City tomorrow. But I was trying to get ahead tonight, run a little bit, but I'm gonna be running down my clock the longer I sit here, so we'll see. I might just PC to a parking spot in Murfreesboro, Tennessee at around 10 o'clock at night, which basically means that I'm just gonna have to PC a long way. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go back there and play some guitar. So I want to get to editing some videos, but I am transferring the videos from my micro SD card to the hard drive so I can get to work, and it's taking forever. Yep, so not much to do. Which sucks because I've had like the most amount of downtime since I left my house. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and I got a door. I'm already detached and backed into the door, just waiting to get unloaded.
Fuck, here goes my goddamn job. Huh.